Hi, my Cancer and Cancer Rising friends. Sandra from ForYourChi.com. We're here today to do your September 2021 reading. We're doing all 12 houses today here free on YouTube. I'm so excited to give you guys your reading specifically for what's in your 7th house. I feel like you guys have waited forever for this message, and I don't think I've ever given it to you, and it's here for you now. Finally, in the month of September 2021. It's time for the Cancer reading, you guys, for the 3rd most liked video for my August forecast. So please like and share with your Cancer friends who you think this reading could help after you watch it, so that it can help them too. Because this is a collective reading for Cancer and Cancer rising signs, your 1st house, firm foundations and achievements. Cancer, you guys feel like you have gone through the trenches and now you have laid the groundwork for what's about to happen next, and good for you. You are working on self-forgiveness at this time as we enter the beginning of September. So if there is something that is lingering that you have been blaming yourself for, the universe, God, creator, whatever you'd like to call it, is wanting you to give up the gauntlet now and let them take that burden for you. You are not to blame. The bottom of this card says let go of old guilt. And I'm getting mother guilt here. If you have mother guilt because you have not been able to attend a certain meeting, event, sporting event, whatever it has been for your child or children, because you've had to work or had other obligations, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Even if you just say it just quietly right now, I forgive myself. It's creating a huge energetical release and you will feel better. And this card continues on. Remember that you are God's perfect child. Very important. Okay. Cancer's your money house, fertility. This is you planting the seed of the abundance that you're going to harvest later. This is a small planting. This could be a small investment or something like that that you're thinking about. It's not really time to go out and make a major purchase or move all of your money, Cancer. This is like, you know how they say, diverse your investments, spread them out. So there is something that you need to hold back on at this time with regard to your money. That means it's not time to make any major moves, but it's definitely time to say those money affirmations, because the universe is fertile and will hear and is very receptive to what you have to say and what you have to think and what you feel about at this time. So it's very, and I'm also getting the message that I gave to the collective for this week as I record this on August 23rd is for feng shui purposes, specifically for abundance. And that is the furthermost left-hand corner from your front door, and also spruce up and clean up any clutter that you have near the front door or on the entryway to your front door. Spruce it up. It can't hurt, and it makes you feel better too. 3rd house, brother and sister, siblings, also rules communication. Communication may be difficult for you at this time. However, there is a message that needs to come from you, and it could be from your sibling to you, or having a conversation with your sibling, or your sibling, brother or sister, may need to have it out or hash it out with someone else. This is the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. It talks about a victory. However, there is a lot of battle, hard work, blood, sweat, and tears that goes into this victory before you receive it. There is a reason to be optimistic. Please share with your brother or sister to stay on the path. However difficult it may seem, there is land coming near. There's sign of land. There's sign of a treasure ship right around the corner. Keep going. They are almost there. Their goal is right around the corner. You may have to be that Cancer sibling that gives them that pep talk. 4th house, house of home harmony. Okay, warm and fuzzy feelings in the home. I love it. For those of you that aren't experiencing that, this is a small percentage of you. Your father, sometimes your father shows up in the 4th house. he may be experiencing these feelings at this time in his life, and if that's true for him, then good for him. Another message to simplify your life with the feng shui here. Okay, this is the third time I'm giving this message in this today, but the second time in your reading, and it's funny because I did not see the feng shui card when I rattled off that message in your second house. Okay, so there's definitely a need to clutter clear here, not just the prosperity sections, but the entire house. But start with those sections. For those of you that don't know where to start, I always say start with the front door first, then move to that back left-hand side of the corner. Unless you're having significant relationship problems, then go to the furthermost right-hand side of your house from your front entryway, whatever that is. Okay, I love it. Light in your fifth house, prosperity and bliss are assured, this card says. So, your social group, your friend group, for those of you single Cancers who might be dating, your energy is being lifted up by the people who are around you. So, congratulations. And here we have another message about morning affirmations. Again, I didn't look, I just jumped into this reading so fast because I wanted to get to your seventh house because we haven't even gotten to the great news there. This is a month for manifesting for the Cancer folks. Not so true for all the other signs. All the other signs might be some difficulties there. But for some reason, if Cancer rising people put just a little bit of energy in those morning affirmations, you might see a great big difference coming in the month of September and celebrating that in the months to come. Sixth house, work and health wisdoms. Now, wisdom usually suggests that a mentor is present, and traditionally it has been a physical mentor, usually someone older than you that's here to teach you. Perhaps you're doing some job training for a new position, something like that, and this is the person that's teaching you. That certainly could be the case, but lately I've noticed that this is a message that the universe is teaching you a certain lesson, and usually it's not that easy of a lesson, especially with related to work and health. Another manifestation card. Like I didn't even realize that there were so many manifestation cards in both of these decks pulled together. I swear the Cancer and Cancer rising reading has pulled all of them. But this one says music for manifesting, so this means the megahertz frequency music on YouTube. Pick one that you like. You might need some healing energy at this time, and this will help you. Of course, it's not in place of a doctor or medical treatment. Get your medical treatment right away, ASAP. Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor if you need to go to the doctor. But this is more of an energetic situation where it brings you the frequencies that you need to help you heal this situation or lift your vibration up for the work situation that you're going through right now. Okay, my most favorite part of the reading, as if all this wasn't good news, right? And it is. The seventh house, the heart chakra, the mermaid card, Father healing. You are receiving a healing of a lifetime to this heart chakra, this trauma, this past heartbreak, disappointing energy that has happened in this lifetime and other lifetimes is finally being released in the month of September. Congratulations, Cancer. I mean, I just feel like this breath of a sigh of relief for most of you. Do it with me. You'll feel better. The bottom of this Father healing card says your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. I would suggest that you do that now, quietly, to yourself, and let this go. Just let it all go. And you are going to feel better, even better than you did before. Eighth house rules contracts, taxes, legal matters, and the source of your significant other's income if you all have that. Destiny is the Wheel of Fortune card, is the luckiest card in the whole deck. For those of you that deal with contracts or that have been waiting for a legal settlement, tax issue to be resolved, or you've been waiting for some sort of paperwork to come through, this could be good news. For those of you that have a spouse, a significant other that brings money into your life, into your household. This could be more money coming from their end. Great celebration. What is the energy surrounding this? You are being protected. So if you have had some sort of setback financially or otherwise, it's okay. There's something else that's coming to replace it. You are protected, and they're specifically telling you not to worry about it. Beautiful. This is interesting here. 9th house rules your travel and also rules your school. You are doing your homework. It's not time to decide where you would like to go next on a trip. Or, for those of you that are considering attending school or classes, same scenario there. You're trying to decide. What is this about? Upcoming change in how you make your money. For those of you who want or wish for self-employment, and this is talking about learning a new skill of how to do something on your own, to do it on the side, to start off your own business, congratulations, it's here for you. But it is time to do your due diligence and homework. For others of you, this could be talking about a trip that you've been considering on going to network with other people. This could be a seminar that is sort of far away that you have to, physically travel for it. It could be several hours in a car or on an airplane or something like that, and you are considering your options at this time. Okay, 10th house, emotional withdrawal. This is your career-related card, and the 10th house also could be talking about your mother. This is you quietly spending time alone about what you want to do next, either with your career, or your mother could be quietly contemplating what she wants to do next in her life. You pulled a healing heart here. So that tells me that your mother could be going through a healing situation in her life. She could be a healer herself. Doesn't necessarily have to be like a massage therapist or a nurse or, an energy practitioner, although I can't rule that out. Some of us do healing work when we sleep and we don't actually know it. For others of you, this could be talking about healing your own energy after a period going through issues where it is like a, how should I put this? Tumultuous years of a certain career path that you did not want to be on. Okay? All right, here we go. 11th house. So this rules your children, daughter or son. For those of you that don't have children, it's talking about your best friend. The authority is the Emperor card. It is the alpha male in tarot. It says that an alpha male appears. Now, if you have a son who's an alpha male, then just know he's going to be more of an alpha, like an alpha on steroids. For those of you that have a best friend, they could be dating an alpha, or an alpha could show up in their life, or you may hear from an alpha friend that you haven't heard from in a long time. Now, this will be someone that you consider a close friend, although, let's face it, a lot of us have close friend relationships that we don't hear from very often, but they've been childhood friends or something like that, okay? Not a bad thing. It just simply says that the alpha is present this month for your child or your best friend. Okay, someone needs to pay attention here because they've been messages either about this person or regarding this relationship, and either the message hasn't been totally received because they've been too busy, or they've been ignoring it, or they've been sweeping it under the rug or something like that, okay? I'm getting all of these odd messages that are popping up on my computer, so there's definitely a distraction here in the 11th house. So it's time to pay attention to the messages that this person is receiving over and over and over again. If this is your child, you may need to be the one that tells them, hey, it's important to pay attention to our gut feelings about people and places and situations. Okay, here we go. 12th house, spiritual and material prosperity. Look for this in the month of December, because what shows up in the 12th house typically manifests 3 months from the time that it shows up in the 12th house. This is blessings coming from both the heavenly plane and the earthly plane. So you are feeling great in December. Well, let me just backtrack. You're feeling great in September, but you're feeling, it looks like, energetically better in December. Have faith. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. The bottom of this card says, your prayers are manifesting. Remain positive and follow your intuition. Follow your guidance, okay? You guys really has touched the magical touch in the month of September. Please use it to your advantage, because you're not always going to have it. However, the momentum that you guys have in September, if you use it the right way and you do your due diligence and you put in a little time every single day, you are going to reap the benefits of that energy for many moons to come. Congratulations, Cancer. Please forward this to all your Cancer friends. Tag them in it. This is the best reading you guys have had in a long, long time, if ever. Many blessings to all of you, my friends.